Muslim American by the name of Mohammed Sultan. And you've heard of him and you need to hear about him again, that is detained in Egypt until now for standing peacefully in Rab'a and demonstrating the coup and the massacre that took place. So go to the Rab'a booth, please, sign on to that petition, make dua for him, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bring him back to safety. Allahumma ameen. Dear brothers and sisters, I'm going to offend quite a few people with my speech, so I apologize in advance. And I ask you to, if you have any issues with anything that I say, just come and deal with it before you leave so that you don't have anything in your heart against me, inshallah ta'ala. But it's because the topic that I have is one that is so important and it's one that's so crucial. And it's talking about the comprehensive nature of Islam. Because when we talk about religion, unfortunately, we limit religion too much. We do this too often where we limit religion to spirituality and we fail to ignore all of the other aspects of deen. And we restrict it to just a sense of worship and coming together and praying and not doing anything else with our lives. And we forget that our religion is a comprehensive religion. It's a religion in which the goals are realized through the means. It's a religion in which sleeping can be just as much of an ibadah, an act of worship, as praying if you have the right intention. It's a religion that puts the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the pleasure of the parents. It's a religion that puts half of your deen in your spouse. It's a religion that entrusts you with your children. It's a religion that applies principles to every single aspect of our everyday lives. And let's face it, if it was all about worship, then Iblis, you see people that are crying in graveyards and we don't know who our victims are. And why do we do it? Because we want money. I'll write my check to the masjid. I'll go to Jum'ah. I'll go to a convention. Leave me alone. I do what I have to do. Don't talk to me about my haram money. It's a fact. And it's sad. Think about it. It's the pleasure of the self, that animalistic desire to elevate yourself, to get everything that you can possibly get. And it doesn't matter who you're going to step on in the process. And when we look at our religion and how comprehensive it is, look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes the believers who have a true relationship with Allah, and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes those who have no relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes those same believers who used to worship, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, كَانُوا قَلِيلًا مِنَ اللَّيْلِ مَا يَهْجَعُونَ وَبِالْأَسْحَارِ هُمْ يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ. That they used to stand up at night, they used to sleep little of the night. And they sought forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right before Fajr. After praying the night, they still would seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They had that relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you know what else Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says? وَفِي أَمْوَالِهِمْ حَقٌّ لِلسَّائِلِ وَالْمَحْرُومِ. Right after Qiyam al-Layl, وَفِي أَمْوَالِهِمْ حَقٌّ لِلسَّائِلِ وَالْمَحْرُومِ. After they stood up the entire night praying and establishing their relationship